Good morning. How's everybody doing today? So, I'm here with Heart Before Breakfast again, and I wanted to show you what I was working on all day yesterday. So, these are all earring dangles. They'll just be, they're very plain, but they are so popular. So very popular. So, anyway, lots of them there. I have lots of earrings made up for my upcoming shows. And Big Mama, if you're watching, look what I found. And you know where I found it? I had my envelope of words and somehow I put this back in there. So I did find it. It did get beamed back up, but it got beamed into my word envelope. So I have that scrap back. All right, what I thought I'd do today and I will get back to that travel. Look at, I spilled my coffee on the outside of this. I have been sitting in the evenings and doing a bunch of fussy cutting. These are all fussy cut images. And some of these I don't even recognize. Beautiful butterflies, pens, flowers. Oh, there's a little side pocket. And what I realized I don't have a lot of are corner pockets when I went to use them. Oh, I've got some birds in here, some mushrooms, tickets, all sorts of stuff. So I thought what I would do today is cut out or make some corner pockets. And I have this whole bin of individual scrap pages, just scrapbook paper that I got at, and there's probably easily 100 sheets in there. It's all just individual, like this one. It's individual paper that, hang on, I'm looking for something. I can't, you guys know I cannot talk and think at the same time. It just doesn't work. Anyway, those came in a whole big stack, and I decided to buy them because I liked the stack. Got my little bit of cinnamon on there. And so what I want to do is cut some corner bookmarks, just making little corners. And what I'm looking for here is, what am I looking for? Now, these are some of my, these are kind of small. These are my bases for my bookmarks. Let's start with a couple of those, because I think those will make some nice little, I'm just going to cut them corner to corner. Oh, I know what else we can use when I'm done with these. So I'm just going to go corner to corner. These are 3-inch squares. Good morning, Mimi. I am working on some corner pockets because I don't have any, or I don't have very many. And I have, Mimi, was it you who said you didn't like to fussy cut? I think it was. Look at all these fussy cuts. These are just things that I've been cutting out at night while I'm sitting in my chair. Just woke up on the first cup of coffee. I'm on my first cup of coffee too. Looks like we got 5 in here, but you're the only one talking. So I'm going to take some of these fussy cuts. Look at this guy. I just did him yesterday. Look at that guy. We've got this little flower here. So I am going to sturdy these up a little bit. I'm going to put them onto some paper, and I thought this would be a really nice one to start with. Yuck to fussy cutting. Well, look at all I've been doing. For me, it's very peaceful. It's just sort of that Zen thing going on. So I'm just gonna put some paper over the top of these, and then we will, let's see which one is this is the front. Okay, so let's just put this here. I've got a bunch of paper also. I'm going to have to use it at some point from Shelley W. Jots and Junk. Remember on my sale, if you guys were there, she was selling handmade papers and basically sold out of them. Well, I bought a whole bunch from her. I bought basically one of everything she had. For you, anxiety. Oh, Big Mama. Well, if you ever need something fussy cut, drop it in the mail to me. I'll cut it for you. I just love fussy cutting. I don't know why. Call me crazy, call me weird. I just love it. All right, let's see if I have a big pair of scissors hanging out somewhere here on this table. I'm not seeing them offhand, so we'll just use the little ones. So I hope everybody's having a good morning. I am. I'm getting a little bit later start this morning than what I usually do. There we go. There's a little pocket. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, there wasn't much left by the time you watched it, Big Mama. I'm sorry. I called you Big Mama. I had Big Mama on my mind because I've been watching for her to come in so I can tell her I found the scrap. Mimi, there wasn't much left by the time the live was over. She sold out of pretty much all of that paper, and it was really, really, really nice. All right, so there's a couple of pockets. Let's do one this way and one this way. Let me push this stuff up, and let's see what we want to put on here. I've got some little birds. That guy goes okay over there. Not the one I want, though. I've got butterflies. Mimi, I know you love your butterflies, don't you? Got some circles and butterflies. We could do just a simple little pocket like that. There's another one of those pieces. Look at that. Isn't that a cute little magnifying glass? Whoops, that's upside down. That's a vase. I don't think that's quite big enough, though. Let's see what else we have in here. I know there's all kinds of stuff There's a bug, which I didn't actually cut out because I'm just not a big fan of bugs. There's just a simple little bird. How about a couple of simple little pocket tags like that? Will that work for everybody? It works for me. Love the butterflies, but no to bugs. I know, I'm not a bug fan myself. I can't. I know people do them, and they actually look okay when I see other people do them, but I just can't do the bugs. So this is really pretty mulberry paper. And I'm going to need to cut the antenna out of that butterfly. I tend to cut them. I don't cut down the antenna completely when I fussy cut them because they end up getting bent or they tear off. And so what I do, the mosquitoes, this year are big enough to carry someone off. Oh, we don't have a lot of mosquitoes at our house. And I think over on the side of our house, we have a whole house generator. And above that generator, way up on the roof, is one of those vents. And it's sealed off, so nothing can get into the attic. But the vents have little slats on them. And then there's like a screen mesh behind it. Well, apparently, according to our pest control guy, the bats have gotten in there. And they, because on top of the case around the generator, I saw a bunch of droppings. And I thought, what in the world is getting up on top of this? And he said it was from bats. And he said they are up in the, that the slats of that vent. They get in there and sleep. And we decided not to go after them. My husband got up in the attic and checked just to make sure they weren't getting in, and they're not. There's no sign of them in the attic. But the point I'm getting at here is that our pest control guy said that bats eat mosquitoes, and they're really good for keeping down the mosquito population. So as long as they're not messing with us, and they're not, I never see them. It's like they only come at night to sleep. Yep, the bats will eat the mosquitoes. And so we have decided to just leave them unless they become a problem. So, and bats, believe it or not, let's see, I was doing this one this way. Bats are a protected species. And so they can't just go in and take out the bats. They have to do reports on it, and they can only do it certain times of the year. I got bats in my belfry. I do. Literally and figuratively. So there we go. There is that pocket to go that way. And then I've got this one. So just a couple of quick pockets. I'm actually going to take that off the corner just a little bit. And then we'll do the butterfly. I have one butterfly that I fussy cut that is my favorite, so I got to find something really special to put it on. I'll show you in a minute, Mimi. Because I know how you love your butterflies. So there we go. Just a couple of quick pockets. And I can always add a little more to them when I put them in the journal I'm going to use them in. But there we go. Just a couple of quick pockets. Look at this butterfly, Mimi. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the yellow. These butterfly, look at that great big one. These butterfly fussy cuts I got from Rach and Bella in their Ko-fi shop. They have a whole bunch of free images. They do a Friday freebie and they've just got a lot of free images. And I went in there and um, picked up some, and the butterflies were just awesome. I had butterflies, and in fact, I'll show you real quick. There's some more fussy cutting I'm going to have to do. Look at these. These are from Rach and Bella. Kind of a steampunky one. There's I'll put the link to the Rach and Bella Ko-fi shop in my description. There's some more, and then I have a bunch more that just printed out. In fact, let me show you this one that I got. They have a lot with little tags on them, little ones and big ones. There's some flashcards, and look at this. They did this one in honor of the coronation. Isn't that just gorgeous? So if you want some free images, but you will have to fussy cut, head on over to Rach and Bella's Ko-fi shop. There's a bunch of little tags. Maybe we'll have to play with those one of these days. And then look at this one. That's for my tea journal. Isn't that gorgeous? So anyway, I still got lots of fussy cutting to do. All right, let's keep going. You know what I was thinking that I wanted to use was, hang on a sec. I've got some book pages, some used book pages that I had for, gluing. And then when I'm done, I just fold them up and put them away. So I'm thinking we'll use some of these as bases for some pockets. I don't mind cutting envelopes, cards, and tags. It's the smalls. Yeah. And some of them are really, now I will tell you that I use, I have a couple sets of optivisors, which are magnifiers that I wear around my head. You've probably seen them in my jewelry videos. They're mainly for jewelry making, but I also use them, I put them on when I'm going to do some fussy cutting because it's just too small and my old eyes won't do that real small stuff anymore. So I don't know what I did with my lid to that. So I'll take this one off, put it over here. So I do magnify them so I can see them better. And I sit real close to a light and I just fussy cut. And I take my time, and like I'm not in any big hurry to get them done. It's just my evening activity. All right, let's do this one. And one more. And that should get us through our time. But yeah, those glue pages, when I'm done with them, I keep them. And, these could be pockets. They can be, I can do larger. I always have lots of butterflies around our house because of the roses and the flowers. Yep. I know. I have butterfly bushes. Have you know what those are, right, Mimi? I have a couple of butterfly bushes at my house, and they really, in the summertime, I'm going to put that off right at the top. They really attract. So I'm going to get 2 out of that one. I like to cut these off and not leave them quite so pointy at the top. So there's 2. And I'll do this one over here. Used to have one at the old house. Yeah, I love my butterfly bushes. The thing is, you have to cut them way back every year because whatever stems are left, they don't regrow. It grows all new. And I forgot about that when I first got here. And so we've got here are two. Let's find some pretty paper to put on them, and then we'll decorate. Yeah, I love my butterfly bushes. Wow, we're down to just 2 watching. We had 5 in here. They must not like the pocket idea. Let's see what paper do I want to put on them. I want to keep it kind of neutral. I have this pack of papers. It says 31 pieces, Cheryl inked, so I bought it at a sale. I could not begin to tell you what sale it was. But let's see. Oh, these are mostly pinks. And pink is not really my color, so I don't know why I buy so much pink. These are like mulberry paper. So there's a purple and a yellow. I like purple and I like yellow. I'm not a huge fan of pink. I don't know why I bought these. I mean, I'll use them. They're not bad, but oh, there's a green one. Maybe that's why I bought them. They had all these other colors in there. Ooh, that's a lime green. I don't know if I want that. Okay, let's use some of these. Because I have them, and because we can. Because if I paid for them, I might as well use them. All right, so here we go. We're making pockets today, folks. I see a few more people came in, and I am using up all, these are all pieces that I have fussy cut over the last, I don't know how long, but I've been fussy cutting in the evenings. I sit in the evenings and fussy cut. And so, and I noticed when I was making, I don't know what journal it was. I was doing something and I didn't have a lot of corner pockets already pre-made. So I thought I would get out some of the stuff. This is my year of use it up. Here's again some stuff that I bought and hadn't used, and now we're going to use it up. This yellow one, I probably should use more of a, I have now lost those pockets that I cut, and I cut 4 of them. I'm going to put the purple on this one because that yellow is real see-through. And you'll see the, oh, I can cut this one in. Taylor calling so can listen but won't be able to talk. Oh, no worries. I wish some of the other folks would speak up in here. I mean, I love that you come and watch my art before breakfast, but I wish you would speak up. Say hi. Help me create. I love to get help on, what to put down on my pieces. So Mimi, tell Taylor I said hello. Okay, there's 2. And I swear I cut 4 of those, but for the life of me, I can't find them. I don't know. I am losing my mind. Seriously, ladies, I am losing my mind. My bats in the belfry are fluttering their wings, and they are wreaking havoc on my brain. Oops, it didn't cut real straight. They are wreaking havoc on my already bad memory. You know, I actually talked to my doctor about it, and I said, should I be worried that my memory is so bad? And she said, no, it's just because I can still do things like, you know, calculate, I guess being able to like calculate numbers, draw a clock, that's the big one. Or like, you know, losing direction when you're in your car and just stuff like that. And I don't have any of that. So I'm not, she said, it's not anything to be worried about. This short-term memory thing where you have something and then you don't have it. She said that's very normal as we age. So I guess I just have to accept the fact that I'm getting a little bit older. My birthday's coming up in August. I'll be 64 in August. One more year and I won't have to worry about medical insurance anymore, which is a good thing. And my age has never, ever bothered me. I've never gotten, you know, all hung up about turning a certain age. So there's those big scissors. Let me take a sip of coffee. All right. All right, you 6 people who are lurking. I see you. I don't see who you are, but I see you. All right, there's one. And 2. I hope I'm not making these all go the same way. It depends on how I glued them down and I wasn't paying attention. But if they do, they do. We can always make more. So that one goes that way. That one goes that way. Oh, come on. Let's glue down here. And that one goes that way. Now, I could cut off the other end so that they both have a blunt end. Hey, everyone in the balcony. Yeah, Stacy, I don't know. They want to stay up in the balcony and observe, and that's perfectly fine too. Now, what I would ask is if you're enjoying this, give me a thumbs up, because that really helps grow the channel. I'm up to 741 subscribers. So, yeah, I made them all the same way. That's all right. That's all right. All right, let's decide what we want on these babies. How about this little bunny is cute as a button, but I would have to go in and really, well, I think what I would do is just cut off his whiskers and then draw them back in real lightly, but I don't think I want to use him. I love this butterfly. Yeah, I don't want to put it on the yellow. I don't want to put it there. Let's see about maybe that. And let's see, I've got some mushrooms. I think the mushrooms are kind of big. And these butterflies, although I could put it on there and just clip his wings off. What do you think about that for a butterfly? I don't have any smaller mushrooms. They're all really, really big. That one's cool. Way too big. Although, if we put that on there, nope, don't like it. Yeah, I don't think that one. Oh, there's a little one. Maybe we'll put him there. That's a really pretty butterfly too. So what do you think, guys? What shall we be putting on here? Good morning, Cheryl. I made it. Oh, yay. You're actually here for quite a bit of it. I've got a lot left. We could put that behind there, but that's too matchy-matchy. Don't like that. There's a nice tall, but I would have to fussy cut out all that inside. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there we go. I like that. There's some flowers back there. And here is a ticket that could go on there. That might be enough for that one. Nope, don't like that. Let's see what else I've got. These are all fussy cuts that I did over the last, I mean, it's been a long time that I've been doing this. It's not just recently. Yeah, I don't know if that looks right there. All right, I might have to get out some extra stuff that's not necessarily here on my desk. I don't want to do that much fussy cut. Ooh. Am I getting off screen? Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I do. And Miss Mimi doesn't enjoy it at all. So what do you think about this one on the purple? It's a ticket, and I'd have to cut it off a little bit on that corner, but it would fit there. I like that. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I got to sort these all out into my book. I really, really like that. And I just need something down there on the corner, and maybe, oh, I have that number 3, but I don't like, of course I could ink it up, but that color goes better up here. Look at all these butterflies I have. And I was saying that I got a lot of these from Rach and Bella on their Ko-fi site. They have a ton of freebies. And so I went out and got some freebies. I'm going to make a donation to them as well because they were so generous to give out all these freebies. Okay. So I think that one is done. I think this one is done. Let's see. We need some ink under there. And maybe what else? Help me out. The blue one with the flowers. Oh yeah. I have to take my little knife and cut that piece out. But oh, here's a little something or other. Don't like that on any of them. It doesn't. Oh. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's see, what else do we have in here? I've got all kinds of stuff. And if this isn't enough, I love this image. Absolutely love it. It's too big. Or is it? Or is it? All I'd have to do is cut off a little on each side, and then I could put something down here at the bottom. What do you guys think about that? I'm just looking to see what I have to go down there at the bottom. Okay, here's some tickets, but they're all vertical. What about that? And then we could put like a little butterfly on top, a little one. I'll probably have to go get a smaller one. I don't have one here. So what about that? Now, I do need to what did I do with it? There it is. I do need to cut this little middle piece out here. I don't always cut all these. When I'm fussy cutting, I don't have my little craft knife with me upstairs, so I leave these little pieces and just cut them as I need them. And it doesn't take very long. I love this little knife that fits over my finger because I can really control in these small spaces. I can really control where it goes. And there we go. And then we'll put alternative there. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Now we got to work on this pink one. Now, I don't have a big butterfly on any of them now. I've taken all the butterflies off. So let's see what we can do about making one with a butterfly. There again, we'll have to cut off part of his wings, but that might be okay. If I can find the right thing to go behind him. There's a little pink flower. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay, what shall we put behind this little pink butterfly? And I'm thinking that maybe that butterfly isn't the right piece for that, or the right butterfly for that. I like that one better, but it's still not my favorite. These butterflies are all really big that I've been cutting out. Here's a smaller one, but I don't think it goes there. There's a sideways butterfly. We put some like book text or something behind it, maybe. What do you guys think of that? I was going to put a little butterfly on this one, but I wanted one with butterfly as the focal. Oh, this is the same one as this one, only smaller. So we could do that. That's a little bit smaller. And then put some book text or some such thing behind it. Let me look over here in my scraps bin and see if I have some suitable. Oh, you know what? I have some over. This is that big bin I was telling you about that has all this paper in it. And I got all of this at a thrift shop. And so I just take stuff out of here as I need it. I thought I had some, like one with book text on it. Ooh, pretty purple flowers. There we go, some tulips. All right, come on. Where is that paper? Ooh, how about that one? How about I tear down here and across here. Wow, what, all that paper? Oh, that's nothing. You should see my shelf with paper on it. Okay. I have boxes of scrapbook paper. I am a paper addict, let me just tell you. Okay, that just leaves a little bit of that guy showing, which maybe we want a little bit more. And then it doesn't give that whole pink vibe on the whole thing. What do you think of that? I kind of like that. I kind of like that with just the little pink edges showing through, and then we could put that guy on there. Or we could even put, no. What do you think of this, Melody? Since you're the one talking, I haven't really had anybody else. You like it? Okay. So you see, you just got to keep playing with stuff. So let's ink this up and glue this down, and then we can finish putting this one together. And then the others, I just have to glue down. And they don't need to be 100% finished because, like I said, when I get ready to put them on whatever, you know, page I'm going to use them on or the journal, I can always add a little bit more. And I'm not, if you notice today, I'm not using any lace or fabric. I've been using a lot of that. Today it's just about paper. All right, there's that. And let's ink around this edge. I ink up just about everything. I know I do too, but there are times when I don't. And so the other thing is, you guys, watch my Inked Pulp Facebook page. I'm going to run a challenge on there. And the challenge is going to be make something with supplies that you bought from me. The whole thing doesn't have to be all my supplies, but use something you bought from me in one of my sales and make something with it. Could be a tag, could be anything. and post it, and you might win. You might win something. What do you think of that? Put that little ticket behind there. Do you like that? Now see, this pink one was going to be my least favorite, and now I'm enjoying. So if you haven't and you like what you see here, please give me a thumbs up. And we'll put this little ticket. I love it when I can use up things that I have fussy cut. Now see, I'm not going to ink this butterfly up. I think he's okay the way he is because he's got so much color out to the edges. He or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. And what do you think about that one? We could put a little word up here. When I get ready to use it, I'm not going to, well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll put a little word up there. Oh, gather? No, I don't like that one up there. Something smaller. If I cut this down or tear this down, maybe this listen. And I think the torn edges will be better than just a straight word with straight edges. How about that? I like that. You know, there are people that do this stuff that have like formal art training and they know about color theory and all of that. I have absolutely zero art training. I just do what looks good to my eye. And I figure if I like it, somebody else is going to like it too. There we go. There's one completed pocket. What do you guys think? Okay. I'll put it with the other two we did earlier, and then I'll show them all at the end. All right, now let's work on this one. So this one, I think I'm just going to put down like this. I'm not going to put... So Melody, when you see something like this, or not just with me, but with any YouTube video, do you go create after you watch because you've seen, you know, something going on and you're now intrigued to go? I said I wasn't going to put anything else down there, but I'm going to. There we go. I think that actually looks good. I don't have any either, and I enjoy going with my ideas. I know, and I'm the same way in jewelry. I do have a little more formal, not formal. I've taken classes with some pretty darn good jewelers or metalsmiths. Some, you know, people have published books, and so I do have a little bit more on the jewelry side, but I'm largely self-taught in my jewelry, my metal. Do this while I watch TV. It inspires you. Oh. Yeah. And that's my only hope here is that, you know, we can give a little inspiration, have some fun, start the day off with a little bit of art. I was so hungry when I got up this morning. I almost had breakfast before art, but I didn't. But I'm going, oh, last night, you guys, I made, and I've never done this before, I made oven fried chicken, and it was to die for. And it wasn't all greasy, and the chicken was nice and moist. And oh, the seasonings gave it such great flavor. It was really good. It was really, really, really good. So I have some leftover chicken, which I think I may have for breakfast. And then with it, I made garlic asparagus. Oh, sauteed garlic and asparagus together, and wowzer. Okay, so I was going to put this down here. Oops. Little guy's popping up. Stay down, little guy. Now he tore just a little, but it's just the little tiny leaf at the bottom. It's not anything major. Well, hi, Cheryl. Big Mama, I'm glad you're here. Where did it go? Oh, don't tell me I've lost it again. Big Mama, I put this at the beginning of the video, but you weren't here. Hang on. That little green, and now I can't find it. The little green, scrap popped up again. Now I can't find it again. You took it back. Look it, you came in the room and now it's missing again. I know you're stealing that little green scrap. You must really want it. But it popped back up again. And where I found it was inside the words, my envelope of words. Okay. So there's that. It definitely needs something up here. Now I'm going to stray away from working with my scraps completely. I got this little bag of real mini Tim Holtz stuff, and it's all tags, not tags, labels, and I absolutely love it. So let's see if there's something in here. A little something, maybe not that little. Not finding just the right thing yet. Hang on. There, how about that? And then if we can find a little word, if that scrap shows up in my Happy Mail, that's going to be so funny. I know. I was getting out some words yesterday. I'm like, oh, there's that scrap. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I may just want a word up there. I'm not sure about that. So today I'm making pockets. Oh, look at that. Sunshine. What do you guys think about sunshine? I think it needs something going a little more vertical. Let's go back to this. But I've made Stacy Big Mama. Let's see if I can find something a little more. Do you guys like that? And then it would cut off at the corner. That might be too matchy-matchy. Sometimes I answer my own question. I'm just not liking that. Okay, I'm going to leave that for right now because I can't find something I want. And so there's where it is so far. We've got that nice one. Then we've got this purple one that's going to be pretty simple, I think. I think we're just going to put that. And then fantastic on it. I said I wasn't going to use any lace, but some lace would sure be pretty up there. But I'm not going to do it. Today is just about paper. So let's see if I can find something with paper. Cheryl, you did a video recently where you had a whole bunch of tags, little tags in there, and I loved it. I think I commented on it. And I also sent you an email, and I'm afraid it may have gone into your junk mail because I hadn't heard back from you. I wanted to know where you got those because I thought they were so fabulous. Hang on a second. I'm going to look at my box of paper scraps and see if I can find anything to just put a little piece of something back there. So Cheryl, I was thinking those were oh, look at her that I made a long time ago. Is she not the greatest? She would make a great side tuck, wouldn't she? Just the way she is. The book lady. I might have to keep her out. I was thinking it was a kit, and I was wondering, have I been watching the Bohemian Crafter do the newspaper? No, I haven't been. Now this technique is called water embossing. You know how you do the ink? On this one, if you guys want me to show it, I have a video on it, but in my 12-minute tips maybe, this is where you put water, you splatter water on a page and then put your embossing powder down and it makes like the water splatter. I may have to go and look at that, Miss Mimi. Let's see. We could do that little paper there. And then I could put another little piece of it down here. And of course we need 3 pieces because we all know about the rule of threes. So how about that? And then this one, like maybe just over here on the corner. Oh yeah, it's not, sometimes the embossing powder has a hard time sticking because, um, it's just water, but it's doable. What do you guys think of that? Is that too much? I think it's too much, but it was a good idea. Well, I'm just looking for some little paper to put behind up here, just something little. It doesn't have to be a lot. And I'm trying to stay just to my scraps, but let me get my Your Creative Studios. I've got some small papers that are just probably going to be exactly what I need. And you're all for what? You like that bright paper on there? I wasn't so sure about it. Oh, Halloween party, I don't want that. I want something a little lighter in color. Huh. Not that pack. All for what, Big Mama? With that, let's see what else I might have in here. Here we go. There's a little something something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do have a video, like I said, it's either in my main channel or it's in 12-minute tips, and I don't remember. I mean, I think if you just search ink pulp water embossing, you'll probably find it. There we go. There's just a little bit of paper, and then I can put something up there. And then I can go back to this idea, although we need now something down here. Okay, what about that? Do you guys like that? Is it too plain? I kind of like it. And I need to get this video done. We are over an hour. But I guess that's okay. I wonder where Angela's been. She's the one who likes him to go for a long time. But I will have made, what, 6 of these pockets by the time we're done. They're very kind of plain and simple, but like I said, I can always, once I decide where I'm going to use them, if I'm doing flowers, I can put a flower or a bird, or I don't know, I can put other stuff on them when I use them. Did that? iMessage show up? I haven't received, unless you just sent it, and I haven't been able to look yet. So unless you just sent it, I don't know. So I want it right there. If it showed up, I'll look after the video. But yeah, I was just curious where you got all those tags because they were awesome. They were just simply awesome. All right, and then we've inked around this guy. Oh, this is the real sticky one. There we go. And we got just a couple little tiny edges on that corner to snip off. So I guess that's it. All right, there's that. And now we were going to put fantastic beside it. There. Now, I do need something up there. This little bag of Tim Holtz ephemera, and I got it, I ordered from Joann's, and they were having a really good, like 40% off the Tim Holtz stuff. So I bought a couple of things. But this bag of little goodies, and I always need little stuff, you know, just to fill in a little space. Let's go around and ink this guy. And I'll show you the other one I have, but I don't know that I'm going to put it all together on camera because I'm already over an hour. But I'll show you, and then tomorrow I'll show you what I did. So there's that one. What do you guys think of that one for a pocket? See, I could put a little tiny bit of lace right along that bottom when I use it. All right, so let's look at what we've made. BTS. Oh, hey, BTS. I'm not sure who you are, but welcome. Glad to have you here, and I'm so glad you spoke up. So many people come in and just kind of lurk and hang out, and I'd love to hear from you. Are you into this kind of crafting, BTS? Do you do junk journaling? Okay, let's see where all the ones went that I made. There's that one. I am a hot mess, I tell you what. I can't even find the ones I made. Oh, there's a little piece of music paper that could have gone somewhere. There's that one. And I thought there was one more. There it is. All right, let me push back. So these are all fussy cuts. For those of you who have just come in, this is all fussy cuts that I've done over the last several days. And after this video, I'm going to file it away in my ephemera holder. But I needed some pockets. And I know I need to put something up there, so I'll figure that out. So I made a couple of little ones first, just very basic little pockets. And, you know, I can put a word or a flower or something. I can do something with these when I use them, but those are those 2. And then on the bigger ones, I had this one. And this is all mulberry paper in the background. It's paper that I got at some sale. This one absolutely has to have something. I can't let it go without. I think I was trying this earlier and I couldn't figure out what I wanted up there. Nope. Nope. I don't know what I want up there. How about that? It keeps deleting a message I'm doing, also weird. If I know there are certain words, or I can't imagine you would use anything it didn't like, but I know there are certain words that don't work on YouTube and it will delete your messages. Okay, let's do that. And do that. So we've got that up there. And then sorry, I'm finishing this one up. Let's ink around it because I didn't do that yet. And I'm sure that will help some as well. And then we'll go back to showing off what I finished. Okay, here's this one. And what I had said is that I will probably put a little butterfly on here. I just don't happen to have a little one handy, but you know, if we're going to finish them, we might as well finish them off. Let's see if I have a little one in here. Too big. Oh, I know what I have. I have some butterfly stickers. Let's see which one is going to look best on here. I think a yellow with something with yellow in it. Oh, maybe the orange. Oh, no. Let's see. How about this one? And these are little dimensional butterflies. Is that too dark? You guys tell me. I think it might be a little too dark for that spot. How about this one? That's not exactly where I want it. Come on. Come on back up. Ah. Let's see, where do we want it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, there we go. It's got a butterfly. What do you guys think? May need to put something a little more down there at the bottom. I'm thinking it's just not quite done yet, but I'll figure that out when I go to use it. So we saw this one, and we saw this one, and then we have the purple one. Come on. Come on. Focus. There we go. And there's the purple one. Oh, well, send me a text, Mimi, a messenger. So there are, now the other one that I have to do, and I'm not going to do it on camera because I have to cut out all this white space, but I've got this flower and this ticket. That's going to be the fourth one, but it's going to take me a while to cut that out, and I don't want to do that. So I'll show that tomorrow morning. So that's it. That's art before breakfast. I now have some new pockets to use, which I desperately needed. And last week, YouTube was upset with me. She was using a tool to remove weeds. I asked her if she had finished that job. Oh, that's funny. All right, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to be making more jewelry. Oh, let me show you. I made these yesterday because I got also, in addition to these little bits that I showed you in this package, I also got the Tim Holtz mini people. And I'm not huge on Tim Holtz. I don't use the people that much. But these are, and I've got some Velcro on here. These are from Your Creative Studio. These are the little envelopes that come in Your Creative Studio. And I decorated them kind of grungy. So there's a bigger one and there's a smaller one. Again, these little flat Velcro pieces hold it closed. So this is what I did yesterday. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. Seems like I have to get it really close to focus and then back it out. There we go. So there's the little girl and boy. And then here's the three guys. Yeah, just now, one of the ways I do it, Big Mama, I'll take my piece of paper like a book page, and then you can spritz water on there, but the best way to do it is to put a puddle of water on and then take something and splatter it so that and you got to get it quick before there we go. See how it's splattering out? And then you have this one kind of big blob in the middle. So you have to kind of play with it. And then while it's wet, sprinkle your embossing powder on it. You can also just put some in your hand, and splatter it on that way, just splatter it. But while it's wet, put the embossing powder on it. Now, the hard part is when you're heat drying it. Don't put that heat gun right over kind of be gentle and come into it from the side and, so you don't blow off because there's no tacky stuff holding that embossing powder down. You guys want to see me do one real quick? We might as well. We're already over an hour. Let's see. What color is this? This is copper. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but we'll do some. And then I need see how it's got the embossing powder on it? Now, it's when that paper starts drying is where you have some challenge, but it does. Now, the other thing you could do if you have one of those splatter stamps, you could stamp it with embossing ink, but if you don't have one, looking for my heat gun, there it is. All right, close your ears, girls. I'm going in. Let me bring you down closer so you can really see it. Come on, focus. All right. Okay, see, I'm way quite far away because I don't want to blow. Some of it is going to blow off. The other thing you can do, and I've done this before too, is heat from the bottom. But hang on, I got to do something here real quick because this is blowing all over the place. Let me grab a little bit of washi tape. And I'm way far away. I'm not real close because I don't want I want to heat it, but I don't want the air to blow the powder away. And it is going to blow away somewhat. Or like I said, you can try going from the bottom, which I've done. Just putting that on the bottom. And then I'm going to go in real close once it dries out to melt that embossing powder real quickly. Oh, you know what else? Hang on, you guys. Hang on a second. I got to do something. I'm putting this right over my mat. And I just lost a whole bunch of it because I picked it up. Come on. And you may have to do it a few times. It's got some on there. A lot of it's blown away because I've been messing with it, but the heat will warp my mat underneath. So, you see that? See those splatters? That's a big one down there. Yes, I made this mess for you. So there it is. And then you can put, oh, there's those other cards that I cut out. You know, you can put different colors. I've done a lot of this. And here's one that I did where I really put a lot of water and embossing powder. I made it real heavy. So you just keep putting more water on and it gets really, you know, like I said, it's kind of splattered all over the page. Should we do one more? I'm having fun. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let's go to 1.5 hours because this is fun. All right. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I don't know if I'm forgetting about a specific, you know, thing that I did, but yeah, no, the green scrap wasn't there. I don't know where it went, but you may just end up getting it in a happy mail, Big Mama. And I am going to go from the back side. Boy, this is a bonus art before breakfast lesson. Yeah, see how it's blowing up? It's not all the way dry yet. Come on. I've also found that different embossing powders are better at this than others. There we go. Maybe you got to do the whole thing from the bottom. Maybe that's what I found last time too, because it's now melted. Maybe that's the trick and I had just forgotten. Because look at that. So there's the trick, ladies. Look at it go. From the bottom. Because you lose too much from the top. Oh. My paper curled up. gun gets hot on the hands. I need some tweezers. Yeah, but anyway, you guys get the idea. And the thing that I really like about this is when you get like this up here, look at all the little pieces just kind of splattered around there. And then you got this one. This one doesn't look like it's melted all the way. I think when you're melting from the bottom, once you get it starting to melt, you can then move it to the top. You just got to get it to the point where it sticks to the paper because that water doesn't hold it. But anyway, I have done clear, yes, and it does. So anyway, there's a little bonus lesson. Now I have another piece of collage fodder, another scrap. And I've done different colors on the same page. I mostly just do splatter. I haven't really tried doing, I mean, you know, if you want to do a shape, you would just use a stencil or, looks like crash gold. Anyway, let's go back up. That is how you do water embossing. And then I just remembered my trick was heat it from the bottom until it, seeing steampunk, oh, so many things. I've done it with like green and the copper. You can do some black on there. You can do, because if you took another bit of water and splattered it on there again, you would get drops on top of the green. Yes, you could put that in the, but if you were going to do that, I don't know if I'd go to all the trouble of doing the water embossing. I would just put, you know, the tacky ink and just cover the whole page with embossing powder. I don't know if I'd, unless you wanted to get, you know, some of this stuff, you wanted it to come out with this pattern. Anyway, lots to do. And I will look forward to seeing what you guys come up with, because I'm sure you can take this idea and run with it and do some pretty cool things. So anyway, now I really am going to end it. We are 1 hour and 28 minutes. I think this is the longest. It is so irregular this way, and it's so cool that you can just splat and yeah. Now this paper's pretty thin. If you use like heavier papers, you can splat more because it'll pool up. Like it was just soaking into the paper here. But if you get a paper where it'll pool up a little, you can take something, you know, big and splat down on it and get it to spray out. So you just have to play with it. All right, ladies, I'm going to, yes, it is absolutely fabulous. I mean, look at that. It's not just embossing. It really does have texture to it. Anyway, have a great day. I love you guys. You know, you are awesome. I love your support. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I will probably see you tomorrow morning. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.